Hello again, everybody. Pam Permiani, and I'm going to show you a couple of wigs today, talk about some products that I have used that I enjoy very much, and might help you out making your own wigs look a little bit closer to what you would like. I'm also sporting my new crazy 70s glasses that I talked to you all about last time. My husband and my son absolutely hate them, but I don't care. One thing I like about them is when you put a mask on to go out, since they come down so low, your glasses don't fog up. And again, sorry for the green circles from my ring light. There's not much I could do about it. We're in a different room of my house this time. This is our family room, and the artwork you see behind me was painted by moi in my pandemic painting fun that I've been having. The whole house is filled with these things. So now I am going to talk about a couple of 70s looking wigs that go with my 70s looking glasses. This is Estetica Jones in Silversun. And for all you big-headed ladies out there, this is my first Estetica, and it is great because the cap is so big. I even had to cinch it in. I never have to cinch in a cap, so it was great. I'm tall, so it's like when I'm tall and I actually have to hem a pair of pants before I can wear them, it's like such a rare thing. It's celebrated. So if you do have a big head, this is a good brand for you. So you see, this is kind of a shaggy style. To me, it reminds me a little bit of the 70s. It's a basic cap. The cap is very comfortable since it fits me really good. I hardly even can tell that it's on. And do a little spin for you. You'll notice I'm also standing and not sitting, so we don't have to worry about my squeaky chair. Here we go, going for a spin. I'll go for a slow spin. All right, and it's comfortable. It's pretty low density. There is some permatease up top, so if you're not into that, you might not like that. But this is my new favorite this week. I got it on clearance. I've been frequenting a place called Wig Studio One for my wigs. I like it because they have a sale going on every weekend on something, multiple brands usually. And I got this one on clearance. It was super duper cheap, so I couldn't resist. I told myself that I wasn't going to buy any more wigs, but you see how that lasted. So now, since we're in the 70s, I'm going to talk about another very 70s looking wig. Hang on one second. Let me pop this one off. All right, here we go. I call this one Florence Henderson because that's who it reminds me of. Good. So it has a Brady Bunch vibe. This is Noriko Sky. Let's see what the color is. Can you believe I had to put all my wigs on a spreadsheet that I own to keep track of them? So this one is Strawberry Swirl. That's the name of this color. And I wore this one out with my other very 70s looking glasses. And I got all kinds of compliments on this. Oh, your hair looks so cute. The only thing I will say is these bangs came very long. So when I first got it, I couldn't wear the bangs straight down like this because they were hitting me right on my eyeballs. So I got my husband to cut them for me. But here's the thing with a synthetic wig. You can't just cut the hair like you would cut human hair. It'll wind up sticking out. So what we did to cut it, well, I didn't do it. I told my husband to do it this way because I saw some people talk about it online. I certainly didn't come up with this idea. He just executed it because he's good like that. We got one of those, I should have brought it, one of those razors, the razor with a long handle that you can do razor cuts with, and he just kind of razored them shorter, and that allowed them to lay the way they're supposed to lay and not stick straight out. So if you do try to cut bangs in a wig, just don't do it with a regular scissor the way that you would do human hair. it's not going to work out for you. I'll do a little spin on this one so you can see. All right, so now what I want to do with this one is it's kind of not poofy enough for me. I would like to poof it up a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use, well, how I use dry shampoo to give you a little bit more volume. So this is one that I bought. It's Jon Renau Pick Me Up. You can see that Pick Me Up. And I got it from Amazon. And now I'm going to take my glasses off for this because I really don't want dry shampoo all over my glasses. So we're going to give it a little spray. There we go. We got a little bit more poof going, a little bit more volume. This is also good for when you first get a wig, and some of them come really, really shiny out of the box, and they look really fake because they're so shiny. The spray shampoo is good for that too. Just spray it all over with the spray shampoo and it'll dull it a little bit so it won't have that real shiny look. So I certainly didn't think of this myself. I got the tip from other people online, but I'm passing it on to you in case you haven't heard about it. Speaking of tips that I've gotten online, sometimes I see women who have lost all their hair or no longer have a hairline or no longer have their hairline where it used to be. Like you might still have a hairline, but maybe it's further back than it used to be. And sometimes it's difficult to figure out where to put your wig if you don't have a hairline anymore. Now, luckily for me, I'm going to pop this off. I have alopecia, but I still have a hairline, and my hairline is pretty much in the same place that it used to be. So this is how you tell if you're putting the wig on right. You take your 4 fingers like this, your hand, and you lay it on top of your eyebrow. And where this finger lies, that's where you should put your wig. You see my hairline goes up a little bit, but mine always did that. That's why I used to always part my hair on the right, because it always did this bump up, even when I was young. So that's a good tip to know, because if sometimes you don't know where to put it, and if you wind up with it up here, they don't look right when you have it too high. So that's a good rule of thumb. You just do this, and that gives you an idea where to put it. Rule of thumb. All right, I'm going to show you another wig, since we're talking about product, that I originally did not really like, but I decided to use a little bit of product on it to see if I could like it again. I had never worn it out, so I'm going to show you this one. This one's by Jon Renau. This is Jon Renau. Let's see who she is. Jon Renau Kristen in 24B22, light gold blonde, light ash blonde. And she's your basic blonde bob. It's got a lace front here. Oh, got my ear tab stuck. Okay. All right. Ooh, she's a little messy, and I have hair in front of my glasses. Let's get rid of those flyaways. All right. And you see the hairline on her is really nice. It looks very natural, right? So when I first got it, it was just, it didn't have any of this piecing out or this face framing going on. It was just a straight bob. It would just hang right in front of my face, so you really couldn't wear it unless you put a clip in it. So instead of resorting to having to put a clip in it, I just used the dry shampoo that we already talked about, and I used this wig spray. You never really want to use wig spray, hairspray, for human hair on a wig. It can dry it out. Maybe there's some people out there that do it, but I don't want to take a chance on it. So this is the one that I bought, again, from Amazon by Brandywine Wig Spray. This one is also for natural hair, for synthetic and natural hair wigs. I've noticed that some wig spray doesn't really hold anything. Like you spray it on and all you're doing is wetting your hair. And if you're trying to get it to move in a certain spot, it just wets it and makes it fall on your face more. But I found this one really, really works. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a spray here. See, that really holds. Of course, now I put so much wig spray in this thing that I have to wash it. But now I've gotten this wig into something that I really like. So I actually wore this the other day. And this also has a pretty comfortable cap for a big head. And the ear tabs don't come down as far as they should. Like my ear tabs are like up here. They're not in my ears. But you know, I'm not doing one of these and tucking behind my ear anytime soon. So I don't really have to worry about it. Maybe in a real windstorm, you might be able to tell, but I'm not going out in any windstorms anytime soon. So if you have a wig that's just hanging in your face that you don't really wear because you have to put a clip in it, give that spray a try. You may find other sprays that you like, but this is the only one I've liked so far. And I've bought about half a dozen of them, different brands, and they just sit on the shelf. I might as well toss them because I don't like them. But that one is nice. It really holds like a traditional hairspray would, and it doesn't damage the wig. So there she is, Kristen by Jon Renau. Now, speaking of styling, I have a wig here that I've shown you before that I'm not so crazy about because I don't really like the way she lays. So I'm gonna give it a go trying to style her right with you guys, right in front of you guys. Let's see what we can do. This is going to be a total surprise. Let me go grab this one. I think I need to have a little wine before this. Okay. This one is Raquel Welch, Up Close and Personal, in Deepest Ruby, RL 3335. I love the color, and you can also see it's got a full lace crown here, well, top here, so you can part it anywhere. So that's something I really like about it, but I'm just not crazy about the way it lies. So I think I have it too low. So I don't know. So let's give this one a go. Now I'm going to show you another product. We're going to try a little bit of this on this wig. This is something called Piece Out Cream, Contour Fiber Cream, also by Jon Renau. Piece Out. I got this from Amazon too. And it is kind of sticky. So I probably should have brought a paper towel to wipe. Oh, I have one. Okay, because I'm going to have to wipe my hands off after this. So let's give this a try, right? I'm just going to grab... Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna grab a little of this, rub it on my hands, and let's see. Wait, I could spike it. Yeah, let's try that. Let's spike it. Right, if I don't like it, I can always wash it out. Oh, that's a little wild, right? Okay. All right. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah. A little bit of spike going on here. This little flip here. So you get the idea what you could do. I kind of made it look a little messy now. It doesn't look so much like Karen wants to talk to the manager. Now it looks a little rocker, you know? So, all right, cool. So that's what this can do. I have to wipe my hands off now. Ah, sticky. So you might want to give that a try. And if you can definitely feel the paste as it dries. You know it's there. It's not super greasy when it dries, but you can feel that there is product in your hair. So after a while, I would imagine that it builds up and you have to wash it out of the wig. But it does kind of give it a whole different look if you want to try it. Now I'm going to go back to my Silversun. My new favorite for this week. Oh, I love this cap. It is so comfortable. It's like not having anything on my head. Ooh, you know, I could put a little Piece Out cream in this one too. Well, maybe another day. I'm not into making this one look like a rocker wig anytime soon, but I'm gonna wipe it out of my hands using this one. So I also wanted to mention one other thing. I hear a lot of people talking who are new to wigs, they'll buy a wig and they're scared to go out in it. They wear it around their house. They could wear it around their house for months and they're so afraid to go out. I'm gonna tell you a little something. Nobody's gonna notice that it's a wig unless it's like maybe a crazy color, like my one Noriko melted plum wig. That's kind of obvious that that's a wig. So maybe you need to be a little brave before you go for something like that. But you know, if you find a lace front that looks very natural, no one is gonna know that you have a wig on. They're not looking at your head that closely, and guaranteed you're going to get people telling you how nice your hair is. I was wearing my Beltress Cascara last week, and two people, while I was out, look at that, I said two people, but I have three, whatever, you get what I mean. Two people stopped me and said, oh, you know, I love your hair. Now, I'm very forthcoming with it. I'm comfortable wearing wigs. I'm not embarrassed. So I said to both of them, I said, well, it's a wig. No, the one woman said, no. I'm like, yeah, really? And I had to prove it to her by pulling the lace front back. And she was just shocked. And she said, oh, you know, maybe I have to start wearing wigs. I said, well, you know, it's so easy. You get up in the morning and you don't have to worry about doing your hair. You don't have to worry about any of that. You just grab one off the shelf, put it on. Okay, I think this one goes with my outfit. And you're done. It's great. Embrace it. I know it's hard the first time you go out. And let's face it too, if you've been going through life for a while and your hair is thinning, for me, I'll tell you what happened to me. I was on top. It was getting very thin. Now, at least what used to save me a little bit is I'm very tall. I'm 5'10", so not a lot of people when I'm walking around can see the top of my head. But when I'm sitting down, they can see the top of my head. When they would take pictures of me, it was really obvious. For some reason, the camera just picks up your scalp. Way worse than it would be just in natural light walking around. So if you suddenly now are coming into work or wherever you go on a regular basis, and now you have a full head of hair, obviously everybody knows that something happened, that you did something, that you have some kind of helper hair, because nobody goes from we can see your scalp to this overnight. So you know, the cat's already out of the bag. So just go with it. There's no shame in it. The celebrities all wear wigs. There's probably very few celebrities that don't wear wigs or have hair extensions or have toppers or something. They're doing something. Don't worry about it. Just, you know, it's bad enough that you lose your hair. Let's at least have some fun with it, right? Embrace it. No one likes it, but you know what? I really don't mind that much that I lost my hair. Not anymore. Now that I've learned how to wear wigs and, you know, what I should buy, I'm having fun with it. Another thing, a lot of people are worried about, well, does it match my natural color? And that once they find one that they really like, now they want to find one in the same color because, you know, they want to, I don't know, I guess they think that they can Make it look like it's just your regular hair, your bio hair. You're losing out on so many great possibilities and so much fun if you keep it to one color. As you see, I have silver, I have red, I have blonde, I have brown. Get them all. Be a different color every day. Embrace it. Doesn't matter how old you are. I'm 56. I don't care. I actually think having more hair in your head makes you look younger. So I'm just having the time of my life. Now, the bad thing is now I'm addicted. So bad that I have to have a spreadsheet with all my wigs on it so I can keep track, but whatever. Don't bankrupt yourself. So that's all I had for today. I'm going to post links to these wigs and the products on below so you can go check them out yourself. And I will see you around real soon. We'll see what room I'm broadcasting from the next time. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. Talk to you soon.